Hello, love out there. If you feel like you've been doing everything in your relationship, mentally, emotionally, even spiritually, then this is for you. Okay. And if you've been doing all of that work and it still feels like it's one sided, I want you to know that this video is going to help. You're not messed up and you're not broken. Okay. You're just exhausted from doing everything, from being on all the time. And what most women don't know that they were never taught, okay, is that all that effort, the trying, the fixing, the proving, doesn't create love, it blocks it. So tonight we're talking about how to stop doing it all and start inspiring your man instead. Do you think that through a lot of hard work and effort that you're going to have a successful relationship? That's what I thought. It's a big, fat, effing lie. Okay? So, and this is something I teach in my Inspire Him program, okay? About inspiring your man's devotion. That it's not your hard work or effort when he'll step up. And if this is what you've been craving, okay, then hit yes in the chat. That you want to inspire your man's effort. You want to feel loved, adored, cherished. Let me know in the chat. Say yes, okay? Effort does not equal love. You've probably been taught like me, okay, that the more effort you put in, the greater your relationship is going to be. This is bullshit, okay? Trying harder only creates burnout, not connection. If this resonates, then put a heart in the chat, okay? A key shift is to replace effort with emotional presence, okay? This is where we slow down, breathe, and let your grounded energy speak for itself. You are simply being there in the present moment. Okay? When you're calm, he feels safe to meet you. Okay? Drink. Hey, how's everyone doing today? Hi, Beatrix, Samari. I can't pronounce these guys. Hi, KHOF Gamer. Hi, I'm practically, I can't pronounce this. Thank you guys for being here. I don't know how you feel today, but I want to let you know that you matter. Oh, you deserve everything. That's good. Yes, and that's for everyone here. You do deserve. You deserve the best. I think you're pretty damn amazing, all of you guys. Okay? So, number 2, fixing feels like control. If you're trying to fix, change, or even wait on your man to step up, this is going to feel like pressure to him. He feels this. He knows it even when you're thinking about it, because it's not like you're thinking about it a little bit. You're probably obsessing and focusing on him. It's like if your focus were a flashlight, is it always thinking about your man, what he's doing, what he's not doing? Is he calling you? Is he texting you back? The effort he's putting in or not putting in, right? Okay. That's your focus. And your focus, okay, is so vital. So that's going to determine, if you're constantly focused on him, that's going to determine how he feels around you. And that's going to affect your energy. Okay. So when you're calm, he finally feels safe to meet you. Okay. So fixing, explaining, managing his emotions is like mothering energy for him. Okay. He doesn't feel loved. He feels controlled. He feels pressured. Okay? When you stop doing it all, you create space for him to rise. Okay? If you're literally doing everything and giving everything, okay, you're doing it all. There is no room for him to do anything. So when you let go, you take a step back, okay, and you let his energy, his effort fill in that space. And no, it's not going to be on your timeline. It's not going to be when you want it, how you want it. You won't be able to call the shots, okay? That's control. That's being in control, okay? All right. Then when you stop over functioning, you give him the opportunity to start functioning normal, okay? All right. When you stop doing it all, you create space for your man to rise. Hit a heart in the chat or say yes if this sounds like something you want. Okay, so Me, personal story. Okay. With my guy, okay, I was a typical do it all, give everything, be over responsible. Okay. This was me. So I was doing 90% of everything. And then when I didn't do it, I would sit back and watch, is he going to do it? And I'd be looking and he would feel this pressure, right? And then I would get pissed because he didn't do it when I wanted him to do it or how I wanted him to do it. And then he's like, "Well, there's no I can't talk." He's like, "There's no pleasing this lady, okay? Your guy needs to know how to please you and how to make you happy. If every time you want him to do something, you're standing around for him, waiting on him to do the thing that he said he'd do or that you asked him to do, that's going to feel like pressure and control, and he's not going to want to do it." Okay. And it's not going to be a pleasant experience. So when I stopped doing everything, I felt really anxious because I was so used to over functioning, doing everything, and giving all the time. Okay. So I had to learn to regulate my emotions. And I used a few grounding methods. One of them was deep breathing, where you breathe with your lower tummy. And this was helped me so much. And I kept focusing back to myself over and over and over again. How do I feel? Okay, how do I want to feel? And then making decisions that made me feel the way I wanted to feel. Okay, that weren't focused on him, that were focused on moi. Okay, point number 3, energy inspires devotion. Men do not respond to pressure, they respond to peace. Okay, we want to be his peace, not his comfort. When you're available all the time, when you're doing everything for him, okay? When you're making his life easy, that's comfort. We don't want to give him comfort. He's a grown ass man. He doesn't need your comfort, okay? And peace means that when you talk to him about upsetting things, you don't talk to him when you want to scream your head off, right? When you want to rip his head off, that's not the time. That's not the time. You calm down and then you come back, okay? And then talk to him when you feel peaceful, calm, and centered. That's when you have the conversation. That's what I mean about the peace, okay? They respond to peace, okay? And he doesn't feel your words, he feels your energy. When was the last time you told your man that you wanted something, that something was important to you, and he just didn't seem to care? Hell, he probably wasn't even listening, right? Okay. Because it's your energy. He realizes, he knows the difference between you're done and when you're nagging, okay? Or when you keep reminding him, okay? He knows the difference. When your energy says, I trust you to meet me, he wants to meet you where you're at, okay? You can't force devotion, you embody it with your energy. So, recap. Effort does not equal love. Fixing kills connection, okay? And energy inspires devotion. If this hits home, okay, then this is exactly what we do and Inspire His Devotion program, okay? If you want to know more about that, then there's a link below for you to sign up for my waitlist that's only going to have 10 spots. This is for the woman who's tired of being the strong one, who's always on all the time, doing everything. When you're ready to start feeling cherished again, join the waitlist below. There's only going to be 10 spots, people. Only 10 spots. So you've been doing everything on your own for far too long. Now it's your turn to be spoiled, to be chosen, to be cherished, to be adored, okay? Say yes if this sounds like something you want. My energy is gone. Why? Is gone. Mean I think I have to sleep. Okay, good night. How many gender are there? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Gender is social. Sure. Okay. No, it's how God made you. That's your gender. How I win pressure in football. Okay. Man, I don't know about that. I'm just checking out the comments. Okay. Do you guys have any questions, relationship, mental health related? Let me know in the chat. Okay. If you didn't catch the beginning of this, and check it out. Okay. So, if you've been feeling like you're doing everything in your relationship, okay, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and somehow it still feels one-sided, then this video is for you. Check it out from the beginning, okay? And let me know your thoughts in the comments if you watch this afterwards. So typically I go live every Friday around 2 p.m. Central, okay? And I want you to know you're not messed up or broken. You're just exhausted. Because most women were never taught is that all that effort that you're doing, all the trying, the fixing, the proving, it doesn't create love. It actually blocks it. It doesn't create love. It actually blocks it. So, what did you guys think? Okay, shoot your questions. Please read the chat. Why is always about female? What about male? That's who I happen to be talking to. You know why? Because I'm a female. So, I feel more comfortable talking to females. Because I had that experience since I am a female. Why? My energy is going. Okay. If you guys have any serious questions, post them in the chat and let me know. I'm just going to hang out here for a minute. I hope you guys are having an amazing Friday. So check out next Friday around 2 p.m. Central. I'll be going live again. Come get some support. Ask your mental health relationship questions. I'm here for you. If you like someone and she saw you as a friend in case, what would you have to do? That's a toughie because you're in the friend zone. What immediately sparks to mind is desire, but because it usually starts with attraction, doesn't it? It starts with attraction. So, how can you show her your sexy side? Show her there's more to you than she already knows about you, that you have another side. Maybe do something daring, like take a class. Do something out of the box to let her know that there's more to you than meets the eye. And what I think is that hi, Just Miles. Okay. I don't agree you're a good woman. There is a big difference. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. I lost my train of thought. Water. Oh, what I think is that the best relationships start off as a friendship and then build from there. So you could say, you know what? I like you more than a friend. And do you want to try and see where this goes? But then you might make things really weird and the friendship might be done. So you decide what's more important to you. What are you going to regret not doing in 10 years? That's what you do. That's what you do. How is everybody tonight? Do you guys have any relationship or mental health questions? Let me know in the chat. Miles says there's nothing you can do, friend. Unfortunately, she sees you as a friend because she wants to, not based on you or who you are. Exactly. That's why I said to do something that shows her there's more to you than meets the eye. Like you could do something daring you've always wanted to do, or learn a new skill or a hobby. Okay. Work on a six-pack. Hey, that does it for me. Obviously, there needs to be more than a six-pack, but that's some shock value right there. A beach bod. All right, let's see. I do agree, but I joined a gym. Yes. So how are you guys doing tonight? I'm going to recap my main points, okay? You get a man's devotion, okay? Not through your hard work and effort, but through your energy. Okay, this is what I teach I can't talk. This is what I teach in my Inspire His Devotion program. Okay, how do you get your man devoted to you, heart, mind, body, and soul? Check it out. The wait list will be below. And I'm only going to have 10 spots for this transformational experience. It's going to be amazing. Okay. So, love, okay, effort does not equal love. Trying harder doesn't create connection. Okay. It causes burnout. And love responds to energy, not over effort. So, here's a key shift. Okay. That we need to slow down and ground ourselves in the present moment, okay? And say nothing. You know, the most powerful magnetic thing you can do is say nothing. Say nothing. Okay? So, effort does not equal love. Fixing kills connection. And energy is what inspires devotion. Okay. Let's see. Just Smile says, yes. Some Blue Butterfly says, Jesus loves you. Thank you. Amal says, thank you. Yes. Yep. AJ says, no, you randomly came into my feed. Tell me who you are, something about you. That's what the video is for. Yes. Okay. Does anyone have any mental health or relationship or love questions? Post them below. Let me know. And if you're watching this afterwards, sound like a drill sergeant. If you're watching this afterwards, post your comment in the chat. And if you're getting any value of this, then hit the thumbs up, the smiley face, the heart, what the hell ever, and let YouTube know. It's 3:20, guys. Your question got ignored. I think I answered your question. Post your question again. I answered the question about the friend. It is hard to change someone's mind if they already think that of you. And you just may not be their type. So, but I think the most amazing relationships start off as a friendship. Yes, post your question again. I'm kind of having like 50 comments here. Let's see. Does anyone else have any questions before I go? Just post them. If I didn't get to them, just go ahead and post them in the chat again. Because I scanned through and I didn't see them. But you have to realize that the words on my screen are like this big. They're very tiny. Hence the glasses. Why is it always about female? Answer that because I'm a female. So I talk to females. Most females are looking for growth and how to improve their yeah, how to improve their relationships, while men are not. I'll be on another minute. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and I'm going to put my waitlist link in the chat if you guys want to get your man devoted to you, heart, mind, body, and soul. Okay? Let's see. Here's my just putting the link in the chat. You guys have any more questions before I go? If a girl loves you a lot. Okay. Well, I said to go ahead and put the question in the chat again because I couldn't find it. It might just be filtered because I have filters on there. Okay. She cheated on you more than twice. Yeah, no. Yeah, you got to let that one go. Okay. Because if someone cheats on you or if someone's a cheater, they're just going to do it again. It's the thrill for them. So, yeah, you got to let that one go. Or you're in for a world of heartbreak again and again and again. All right, there's my waitlist link, peeps. This is for women, only 10 women. That's all I'm going to have. So it is going to be very exclusive, intimate, and amazing. All right. Any more questions before I go? Let's see. Yeah, but if he cheated on you twice and that doesn't love you at all, I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. Yeah. If someone loves you, they're not going to cause you pain on purpose. Like when someone cheats, that's on purpose. That's not an accident. Oh, I accidentally took my clothes off and we had sex. That's not an accident. Okay. So, yeah. Also depends, is it like a kiss cheat or is it like a sex cheat? I mean, but you can't trust a cheater. Okay. And if you can't trust, then you can't have a relationship. Trust is the bedrock of the relationship. I don't love her either, but she's like, I'm loving you and begging. Yes, I know. I don't love her either, but she's like, I'm loving you and begging. Well, clearly this person can't be alone. So they cheated on you, and now she's begging you. I'd be like, you're pathetic. You're pathetic. Block, delete, move on. And you just said you don't love her, so block, delete, move on. And there are people who've never cheated. I've never cheated. Guess what? If you want to cheat, okay, then leave that person. And then you can do it. It's not cheating. You don't need to be in a relationship. She's your ex. Yeah. Well, she can go find someone else, right? If you're a high quality man, a self respecting man isn't going to put up with someone who cheats on him. When you love yourself, you won't tolerate shit like that. It's 3:27. Anyone else have any more questions? All right, I pinned the link to my priority list for my Inspire His Devotion program. If you want to inspire your man's devotion, heart, mind, body, and soul, to get him to love you and look at you and want to spend time with you 24/7 all day, every day, I show you how to do it. It's all about your energy. It's all about becoming magnetic. Okay. And I literally, I think she needs your treatment. Yeah. He says, I think she needs your treatment. Yeah, you can't change somebody like that because someone who cheats, that's a character issue. You can't change a character issue. Right? Someone who lacks communication can learn a class. Someone who keeps cheating, that's a character issue. And you know what? Most of the time, it was getting caught if that person's a cheater. So Miles says she begged because you are her supply, not her loved one. Exactly. If she loved you, she wouldn't have cheated. Yeah. Yep. I think she needs your treatment. She needs something, don't she? You guys have any relationship or mental health questions? Let me know below. My link to Inspire His Devotion is pinned in the chat. Okay? So you can get the love, the cherishing, the adoration that you want, that you used to have, that you no longer have with your man. Okay? Because you shouldn't be doing everything, giving your everything in the relationship, and your guy's just coasting, and you feel like it's a one-sided relationship. Okay, love isn't supposed to feel like this. And love isn't supposed to feel like a 9 to 5 where you're exhausted and drained because you're doing it all, giving everything. Okay, there is a better and easier way. I promise you. I will teach you. Literally, what I'm teaching this program, it took me 10K to learn, okay? And 10 years, 10K and 10 years. That's what I'm talking about. Like, that's how transformative this is going to be. I have it pinned. Okay. Let me look at the chat. Yeah, it's about ego. When you say you don't want to be with someone anymore and they keep trying to get you back, that was a giant huge to their ego, so they keep trying to get you back, right? Miles says it's an issue of winning. She only wants to be with you again so she can leave you. It's a control thing. Yeah, ego. Yep. I hate this. Why is it always about women? Because this channel is for women, okay? Oh, hi from Russia. Hi from Russia. Do you think the One Piece is real? Oh my lord. You like Luffy. Who's your favorite character? That's so funny. I like Nami. Any more questions before I go? Let me know in the chat. Thank you guys for being here and blowing up my chat. So I typically go live on Fridays at 2 p.m. Central. Okay. Sanji, yeah. Awesome. Zoro. Yes, I love Zoro, the sword fighter. He's awesome. Yep. You're beautiful. Well, thank you. Okay. So I typically go live on Fridays, 2 p.m. Central. Come to get your relationship questions, love questions, and mental questions answered. I'm a trained therapist and relationship and love certified coach in the his house. Post hearts in the chat if you like this chat. That way other people will watch it. That's not me hitting. Nope, that's not me. That's not me. And if you guys watch this at the beginning, okay, there's a little bit of a gap because I had to make for sure that I was actually public. But I think it's well worth it, okay? Hit the thumbs up. Or the smiley or the heart. Hit the heart. Do you remember this scene? What scene? Hey, JJ. All right, so thank you, JJ. I'm practically Miles, user from Russia. I want to just notice everyone. Let's see. I think that's everyone. Blue butterflies. Thank you guys for everyone being here and having so much fun in my chat. You guys are awesome. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Any more questions before I go? Oh, hit the thumbs up if you've liked this. Let YouTube know this is an awesome channel. Hey, I have questions. Hey, you can come to my coaching site and book a coaching session. Hit the thumbs up if you like this. Let YouTube know, okay? Thank you guys for so much for being here, and I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Anything else before you go? I don't know. I don't know. That's an interesting question. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and meet me here 2 p.m. Central next Friday. I love you guys. Have an amazing weekend, and check out the link if you want your man's devotion. Okay. All right. Have an amazing week and weekend. Bye.